Sup guys, it's Kosh. We are playing Settlement Survival again and we are struggling to get our disaster village up and running. It have hunger, houselessness, homeless people, sickness and a lot of other stuff that we will overcome, hopefully with your help. And yeah guys, before we start, check out the video description with the playlist of this game with other episodes, how we get to this point and what will be in the future. My other YouTube channels, Discord, social media, and subscribe to the channel because this channel is for games like this, city builders, that kind of stuff. So if you like those, you will like most of the content over here as well. I would appreciate your sub for sure. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's go. What can we do about anything basically? So we got a new tech point. What can we do if we invest in agriculture? We can make farms, but farms can use fertilizer basically. That's not crazy good. You know what I will do? I will do school expansion. So that's 5 more students and tech XP generator from schools types structures will be plus 100%, so double the science, and that should allow us to get the next technology point way faster. So bam, 44 science against 36 in the research institute, so that's very, very good. But we need to think about readjusting our farming techniques, because if the things will go just like that, next year we won't have enough food to feed all our insane amount of people. We got 200 people right now. So yeah, we need to get more food production going. And look at that, we're getting technology points like there is no tomorrow really fast, so I'm happy about that. So what do I think about the food production? We can make a farming area somewhere here or here, outside of the city basically, right next to it. Or maybe even here, because like we got the farms here and like that can be a good farming area too. And we can make the fertilizer production building and it will be like the good soil source, so we can keep those farms and those farms right here and fertilize them at the same time, so that can be a good food source production for us, I think. So I think that's what we will do like soon. Look at that! Our field's the last resource bonus, so this fertile soil isn't fertile anymore. What the hell? So it's exhausted. Do we have any more of those? We don't have any bonuses left. We got only the fish left on the... My god! I understand why we got so low yield right now. So it doesn't matter if we place it here or anywhere else right now, because... yeah. We need to get to the construction of agriculture buildings then. Like instantly. So compost plant, like this one, will allow us to build farms around it, like crazy amount of farms basically. That will produce a lot more food for us and we can get the fertilizer as well. The question is, where do we want to place it? I don't want those farms to be active, so during the winter we will do the reconstruction of the farming technique for us. We got some food for the next year kinda, but we are really in a risky situation right here, so I just want to remove those right now, because that area doesn't mean anything for us at this point. There we go. So yeah, let's demolish those, because seriously, just a normal land, nothing else. So where do we want to place it? I want it to be not really far away from the city, so workers can get here, but not really close at the same time. The furthest we can build is this road, so I think between those two towns would be the good idea, right? Or not? Let me see the biggest amount of... The biggest field you can get is 15 by 15, right? So that will give you the highest yield. We can get like 4 of those or 5. We can get a lot of those over there. The thing is, we need area which will be 30 by 30, so we can get 2 fields in between, right? Let's see how big this area is between those two. 28. Well, we can get those things out of the way, no problem. Okay. So if we build it here where we have the foresters and food production will be here, we can be good. And like that's accessible from both of those areas, so I think it's nice. So yeah, I'm sorry foresters, you have to go as well, and remove this road too. So we will have to readjust everything over here really fast. Let's prioritize those works right now, because I want to make it happen before the spring. Otherwise we will have issues again. I should have left the field standing there, honestly, like I should have, but it's me, so yeah, I'm sorry. Look at all those people without clothes, what the hell is happening? I think I'll give Advanced Tailor another worker and the gear. So that will allow it to work faster. Moreover, it will do a lot of other things later, so it's good. Merchant, what can you sell us? Wine, timber, clay, and sand. Thank you very much, you are so... Oh no, that's what... Yeah, that's what they have. So useless. Bye. That's like nothing. Okay, we got one of the buildings out of the way. Second one is being demolished right now. And I have to plan ahead, actually. I'm really stressed right now, guys, because if I'll fail this, I'll fail the game. Let's save. So we should be building compost area somewhere here, so the fields will be all around, right? Something like this will do, I think. Bam. Now we need a road next to it. It will be a dirt road for now, but it will be different later on. So let's connect the road over here. Probably... that will be an ugly little thing over there. Alright, and since we wanted to have access to this area and to this area and to all areas, I don't really know how I will connect them, but for now... I see now. There is a road here, so we want to prolong it right here. Like that, so the roads will be the backbone of our planning, basically. There we go, and remove those two bits right here. Good. So that area will produce us the good areas around. Now, we need fields here. Sadly, I don't have tech points. I would like to make the better fields straight away, like farms. But we can replace them one by one next year when we'll get the research point. So now let's just get the fields and get it out of the way. So I think we should wait. We should prioritize this one and wait and see, because it's important to place them properly. Meanwhile, we can easily cut all those trees because we don't really need them. So gather all in this area, because that area will be for the fields. So meanwhile, workers can do something useful. Won't be idle. Hey, everyone got the clothes already. That's good. We produced a lot of clothes. That's nice. So we can switch this to down jacket maybe. I don't know. We'll remove them. Look at that. We're just decimating those trees like crazy. Love it. I'm really eager to see how the additional... We're October right now, but we should be okay. Because this one has already been constructed. Everything has been destroyed here. Look at that field of nothingness. I love it. Alright, so this one is being built right now. Almost finished. And I wonder, like, when it will be finished, can we get the area of effect straight away? Because I don't know how to properly assign the fields around. There will be 4 or maybe 5 fields. Because we need... There we go. There we go. There we go. So fertilizer, one of one. How does it work? They produce fertilizer and they consume one of those themselves every day or something. Because it's like... Or maybe it's production. I don't know. We will see. But we know that this area is fertile. That's the most important thing for us right now. And let's place the fields. So, because we can start using this area straight away. This and like, yeah. We can do a lot of planning right now and see how it will work. So 15 by 15 looks like this. And like if it's directly connected to it, it will be like that, so we can get like 4 of those maybe. But those fields are huge, don't get me wrong. Those are huge. They produce a lot of resources. Yeah, the field is like 21, so we can actually exploit this mechanic, so screw that. We are doing even better tactics right here. Fertile soil bonus will go for everything, so... Buy. Field. You say 21, right? So 15... Starting from the middle will be like 2.5 each. 3 each. 3 from each area. So something like this on each side will be the main field. And then... God damn it, those things are annoying. So yeah, this 15 by 15 field will be the one in the middle, right? But we can make another one, 15 by 15 field, on the side of it. And we will have space for the road as well. And that field will get the bonus as well. So let's create another one right here so you can see. There we go. It got the same exactly fertile soil bonus, but take a look how huge those fields are. So we can have 6 fields instead of 4, basically, which is really, really cool. So, yeah, we'll have to destroy the road here, though, because it doesn't fit. And maybe some buildings there. But, I mean, we can move it to the south a bit. We don't need that many fields right now, I think. So we can fit just a few of those, maybe here. I wasn't expecting it to take that much space. So yeah, now when we know how the fields are working, we can actually build it on the edge of the area. It will be a bit further away though. So I don't know, the people will have to take a long walk here, but we might think of something. So the main field will be here, 15 by 15. Additional fields will be one up, one tile to the side. We will have to rebuild that building, by the way, yeah. And another one over here, 15 by 4. It doesn't fit again, god damn it. Alright, it will be smaller. Maybe we can fit the smaller field up there anyway. Yeah, I think we can just pull it off over there without moving it to the south. Since we can build a full side field because of the mine here, so yeah, you can't be really 100% efficient, and I think that's more than we actually need anyway. And like, market can go only this far. Like this, there will be 2 of those here. That actually fits perfectly in this area with the bugged things. And yeah, okay, so we don't really need to do this. It will take too much time. It will be too far away, moreover, so we'll have to carry it further. What else do we need? We need more fields on the south, and we need the storage here, because we will have to store all that food. And warehouse fits perfectly over here, sideways, but yeah, it's just where it's supposed to be, so we can get 2 warehouses here as well for the food. That will be really, really easy to do. And we can get another field over here a bit later. And that will give us crazy amount of food, guys. I think it will be insane, because it will be fertile soil in the future with fertilizer, which will give us more yield and that kind of stuff. So, seems legit. I just want to get rid of those 2 blocks of road over there, which cannot be removed. Ah, nice. So yeah, that one will have 5 fields instead of whatever million, but it will be good. We can actually put extra orchards somewhere in the middle. They will give you extra bonus resources as well, so why the hell not? And they will perfectly fit right outside of those things. So something like this for orchards. We can actually make orchards bigger if we want. I'm not sure about that. So we can get the fields further away. We'll have more areas in the middle for orchards. So we can make the inner area bigger or get extra fields there or something. But I want to make it like that for now. It looks really, really good. I like it. Not sure how effective it will be though, but you know. This orchard is even tinier, so probably should be better. The main question is, what are we gonna plant on those fields? So for the orchards, it's not a... Oh, we can get coffee as well. Interesting. Yeah, let's get coffee. We can sell it later. We can get the drink out with plum over here. For the plants here on the field, I want to have different cultures. So tomatoes here. Cabbage here. All the fields are filled with different cultures, and that should be really good for us right now, because that will give us crazy production. Our food production should skyrocket right now, because yeah, the amount of people we will need though, totally different story, guys. But I'll be using the same method of farming, like, yeah, come in the spring, don't go here during the winter, that kind of stuff. And during the summer you will be working somewhere else as well. But a lot of micromanagement. What's interesting, you can plant trees during the winter, which is unexpected. I didn't knew that it's a viable option. And yeah, there'll be only 2 rows of those as well here, so just like here. Not that crazy, but it's still 1 person for the entire area, so I think it's good. And we can get rid of those when those will grow. So there we go, we got the 2 warehouses here, the compost plant, all that production. If we need it, I mean, it's a really good location. If we want more of those trees, we can make them wider, but I'm not entirely sure about that yet, so I'll leave it just like that. Seems good for me. it's more trees than we have here anyway, right? So this one have 255 income per year. That one should be way better, but not soon. It takes years to grow those trees. Don't forget, if you want to do something like this, to assign to store only fertilizers in the warehouse and the food. Otherwise, you will get it clogged with crap. And if you're producing something like flax, add it as well. Otherwise, you won't be able to store it here. So yeah, adjust the storing as needed. Like farm production, basically. We got the new tech point, guys, right in time in spring. We got construction speed bonus and building durability bonus because our construction proficiency got higher, which is pretty cool, but I would like agriculture buff. And we can change those to the buffs because the buffs to the farms, because farms have the buff and they can use fertilizer. While plantation here is like the next tier, but it requires glass, bricks, like that end game building. We don't have access to that yet, but since we will be getting those, I want to get it right now, because you can upgrade those with tools to be more effective. But if you upgrade the old tier farms like we did before, it won't be as efficient as upgrading these. You know what I mean, right? So basically what we can do is we can remove the fields, create the farms out of them, right? It's called farms, standard farm. Yeah, there is no anything different between them. The only difference is that farms will require some work on them. So yeah, I really hope that we'll be able to do it by next month. Let's prioritize those. March arrived. All right, that will be interesting. So I think since the March arrived just now, I want to plant things there, and I want to change these from flax seeds to something like pea seeds, so we will get the basic food if something with our farming will go wrong, so we can get those results that we can eat. And when those farms will be ready, we'll get something cool there as well, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to get that point right now. So yeah, the farming season starts now. And those fields aren't ready, which is horrible. But the ones at the top are good. And we don't have enough workers. We can plant something like tomatoes here when it will be ready. But in reality, we need to finish at least one of those fields to get the good yield of other types of vegetables. But those two should be enough. They should yield more than this field was doing. So should be okay. Moreover, like, I think it will be done by the April, judging by the production speed, so by the construction speed. So probably we'll be able to do it before the end of the year, so we can get the seeds, basically, the yields for ourselves. There we go, the field is ready. This farm, we can put the hose straight away, worker efficiency will be higher, so we can get it faster. Fertilizer, yes, we'll get the fertilizer here as well. So let's get the tomatoes here, because I love tomatoes. Alright, and we'll get the full list of farmers to put stuff here. And in any case, we don't have any extra farmers left, so I think it's kind of fair that it will go like that. Then we will get a lot of resources after this. I can't even imagine how much food we will get. It's April already, so I don't think there is any point feeding the other fields here, because we won't have enough resources for that. But those two fields are full, so we can actually enjoy. I want to leave one worker at each field. Maybe they will do the... Oh, those guys don't have anything. So yeah, I just want to leave one at each. So maybe that will be something good. Yeah, so I don't think there is any point seeding other fields right now, because we won't have enough resources for that. The plants won't grow in time, basically, and we won't be able... Fertilizer, though. Maybe it will allow it to grow faster. No, we just increased the yield, so that won't help. Should we try it? Growth period 80 days. What about those 100 days? Those are longer. So let's plant cabbage here. All right, let's plant cabbage. And maybe, just maybe, we don't waste anything over here, so maybe we can get some cabbage as well. I think if we manage to set most of things here by the end of the April, it should be okay. I want to test something though. I will leave those workers here and see, maybe that will increase the speed of growing the stuff. So here we got stuff ready as well. Let's leave one person to apply the fertilizer. Maybe. I don't really know what fertilizer, 0%. So probably we need some workers in the farms after all to apply the fertilizer or something. Do we have some of that stored? Total reserve 0, so we don't have any of that stored. So there we go, this farm is complete. I mean, it suits everything by the June, basically in the end of May. So I'm not really sure it will be able to do stuff in time, but I think we might be able to harvest at least some of that harvest over there. Those guys, we don't need them here right now. Go do your own things. And yeah, we got 1% fertilizer over here. That's a bit too late, but okay. Probably, I don't know if they apply it or not. How does it works? Ripeness here, like this is full of workers. This one is not. It doesn't grow, it doesn't go faster, basically. So while those are like, what, 78% done, those are 44% done. So it's going kinda even. Yeah, I really don't think that putting people into the farms during the year, like the summer basically, does anything. Although, we can start harvesting, like that's important. So yeah, I think they can just apply fertilizer faster or something, but we're not there yet, so I don't see any significant difference between this and that, to be honest, in terms of the speed of the growth. So there are good and bad news, guys. Good news that we can harvest all the tomatoes for sure, maybe even most of the cabbage. The bad news that our food supplies are like close to 0 at this point, but I think we should be okay. Honestly, I think we should be good in terms of food for the year, because those 4 fields that we have over here will give us crazy amount of stuff when it will be harvested. And we can even harvest them, I'm pretty sure it's July, we can harvest even the cabbage. So we should be okay. We just need to finish our current fields, move workers to other fields. So like, as we remember the first field for us, like the fast ones, then we move them to the pea fields, because those give us even more yield than everything else. This one will be for the peas. We need to remember to change those 2 fields to the upgrade one, to the farms basically. Sadly, food don't really stay here for long. It's been carried away straight away by people, so... Yeah, but we got a lot of population. Alright, so this field is done. Let's send them to harvest this stuff and... Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We can actually harvest everything in time now. That's legit, so let's destroy this one and make a farm in its place. Oh, I haven't checked the yield, but yeah, the yield for the tomatoes is like 1.8k, which is not that crazy high, but it is pretty good. While income year yield for the peas is like 2.4k, and it's only half of the field done, so it will be like way higher, I think. September arrived, so we are right on time. We can finish the harvesting right before the winter. So we're good. Look at the amount of... Oh my god, that's insane. I can imagine how high this number will go with the fertilizer properly applied. And here, we got more than twice amount of the resources and it's still being gathered. The main trouble with those pea seeds, that's hard to manage them. So 4.1k, it's like more than twice the... That's crazy. More than twice the yield. Insane. Why there is no button to upgrade it to the... Oh. Oh. There is a button. So guys, we are good. We are not dying of hunger. We should be okay this year and the next year. Our farm innovation worked really well, and I'm happy about that. So yeah guys, that's enough for this episode of Settlement Survival. I really liked what happened. We are doing quite a progress over here, not without the issues. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like city builders and that kind of economical games basically, and strategies, because this is the main role of this channel. And check out the video description and pinned comment for the playlist of Settlement Survival, other playlists, my other YouTube channels, Discord and social media, so you will find something useful there for sure. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.